Hello and welcome to Radish Gaming's first ever League of Legends commentary. I'm Kyle and Maxy, also known as Maxy, and with me today is Snippy Starfish, also known as Kyle. Kyle, how are
Hello.
you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, this is one of our favourite games in League of Legends history, to say the least. Mainly because we do a fantastic comeback at the end.
Yeah, it was a hard game, but it was a long time ago, so you know,
Mm. Well,
this is one of our benchmark games that we use.
exactly. It's probably the one that's stuck in our memories the most. Okay, I will be watching me and Joe, who is Evans 111 down bottom. I'm playing Kennen and Joe is Lux, and you'll be watching yourself and take down Max up top, if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
I'll be playing Nautilus and Jack will be playing Blitzcrank. We have
Yep,
Dan mid playing Brand as well.
exactly. Yes, it should be really good.
Yep.
Okay, we've already engaged down bottom with Ashy using her W move against us, doing a slight bit of damage against Joe. Just chilling out in the bushes.
Yeah, just to point out, we are playing against a Master Yi,
Mm-hmm.
a Fiora who was jungling, Morgana, Ashe, and a Lee Sin. They were our opponents.
I actually remember that when we played the game, we were also a bit surprised to see a Fiora jungling. We thought that was a bit of a silly move considering how well squishy she is.
Yeah, but it turned out to be a really, really big move in their favour, and it kind of
Mm,
it blew us off our feet at the start, I would say.
yeah. Ashley doing a good job of harassing us down bottom lane while me and Joe were just relaxing in the bushes.
Yeah,
Not sure why me and Joe went bottom though. It would have made more sense to have either Joe go with you or
I
Jack come with
know.
me
Well,
or vice versa.
it
It
was a long
wasn't.
time ago.
Yeah, it wasn't very good thinking at our part. I don't even remember our levels back then. We were probably in our early 20s.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was when Nautilus was on 3 weeks, so
Yeah,
a month.
so that was quite a while ago. I'm not really doing a whole lot. Normally by now I should have just been attacking. I don't know if I was AFK.
Okay, so we have Lee
Oh,
Sin soloing top, and we decided at start, since we thought Fiora, she wouldn't do much ganking, would be pretty aggressive. So
mm,
we see as the game progresses that didn't really turn out in our favour at all at top.
no.
There's not really much happening apart from a bit of harassing going on in mid. And we should point out now that LoL Recorder, we are recording from Takedown Max's point of view, so we can't
Yeah,
see the health bars. Okay,
and
look,
he has
and then
quite
see a
a
level
fair
1
bit of...
gank from Fiora, and
Oh,
I tried to use my E move to help Jack, but he has been ignited. He uses his mana shield, get heal off. Oh, and he tries to grab, but unfortunately misses. So yeah,
me
it
and...
was a level 1 gank from Fiora. We did not expect that at all.
Mm,
That was a big
it,
surprise.
and quite a fair bit of harassing going down here as well. We
Oh, and
just
Jack's getting
can't...
caught, and he's been
Oh,
singled out there by Fiora's charge move. That was close.
death. Bad death. Those ganks, you always have to keep an eye out for the ganks, otherwise you, well, you do get dicked over quite quickly
Yeah.
early game.
And now I'm getting jumped by Lee Sin, but I
That W move just really messing over me and Joe Bottom. We popped a heal there to just try and save us from an attack from Master Yi. That was probably me who had the heal. Summon spell that I always use, of course.
yeah, it's a good spell to have. Some people call it out and say it's cheap, but
Newbie.
if you want to
But
stay alive, then you got to take some shortcuts.
it's definitely saved my little electrical shrew
Oh yeah,
ass
many
on a
times,
number
many
of
times.
occasions.
So
I do love
Jack
him.
has
He
come
is
back,
without
and we
a doubt
see a
my favourite
gank from
character.
Fiora in mid, and Dan is doing his best he can to keep her at bay, and then he's probably going to try and run around and juke through the bushes. That was a very nice juke there, but
Alpha strike
we
from
just keep
Master
getting
Yi,
caught out, and he's trying to get the stun off, but yeah,
I'm starting to leave Joe now to TPing back. If knowing me, I'm probably going to get a Doran shield or save up for some potions or get a Hextech revolver like I normally do with my build.
we see Jack. I think Jack's trying to go for a grab here, but Lee Sin isn't having none of it. He keeps just using his palm move and keeping Jack at bay.
Nah, well, me and Joe taking turns there in the TPing, clearly tagging out. We should also say as well that Takedown Max also had 4 bars of lag as well.
Yeah, if you look in the top right, you can see that.
Yeah, so expect him to die a lot in this video because he did.
Well, so far it's
Which is
it's a 0-1 score, and they're already pushing mid. Like they've already got to the turret, which is extremely unusual for a game like this.
Mm. Me and Joe still keeping quite a fair bit of, well, trying to keep bottom turret up as best we can, but we just can't do anything against Ashy and Yi. They're doing too good a job of harassing. And if we quickly have
and
a
Lee Sin has dived in. He's going for me. I have a small shield on me, and it just gets me out. And Jack goes for a quick grab, but can't obviously get the power fist off, unfortunately. But it was a very close.
And you see there as well. I did just die because I went for the attack. However, I didn't see Master Yi, who came out of the bushes and alpha strike me, and that gave Ashy the kill.
This Master Yi was you know, it was quite. Although he didn't buy anything, which was strange. I found that odd. He didn't buy anything at the start. Maybe he just forgot. But and Jack is countering Lee Sin. He's popped his mana barrier, and I think Lee Sin's going to take him down here. Yeah, just too much damage for him to handle, especially at level. What was he? Level 4. Level 3. Jack was at level 3 against level 5 Lee Sin. Not a very smart move, but what can you do?
Joe, they're getting a very good start on both. And now I've returned to the game.
Fiora gank.
Recovered from my death. Fiora gank on me and Joe. That I think I die here.
Into the turret.
Oh, we just get away there. Turret hugging like a boss. And we see Dan keeping up a good, strong mid lane there. We can always rely on Dan to help us out mid. He's very good. Oh, Fiora coming out of the bushes.
That was a very
down Joe there.
Fast.
And Master Yi's turret diving me.
That did not work out in Master Yi's favour.
I think I can get the kill.
Yeah.
Oh, and I get the kill on Master Yi. However, it's short-lived because Fiora turret dives me, and
very quick turret dive, and she is out of there.
And the turret can't kill her.
She must have escaped on next to no health, and now Ashy's peppering that turret down. And me and Jack are just regrouping to see if we can do anything to this Lee Sin, who is just dominating, really.
This is quite surprising because normally when you see a team with Fiora and Lee Sin, you expect Lee Sin to be the jungler,
exactly,
but straight away we were just.
They were both very strong junglers.
I think being quite cocky at the start when we thought Fiora jungle, lol.
Right, so Jack
and Joe coming back down to the bot lane, and I believe you have joined Dan in the mid lane. Is that correct?
We wanted to get some damage on that turret, so we decided to just get a little bit of tankiness and pushing up. And as you can see, Dan is now level 6, so he has his ultimate. I am still level 5. Maxy is level 4, and Joe is level 4 as well. And there's a fight going on top, and Lee Sin has bursted Jack down. He's just smashing through that mana barrier, and he has Ignite on him. He's not getting away. But he's popped heal, and no, he couldn't. He just couldn't get away. Maybe if he'd used his W move, Maxy, but I'm still not sure.
Quite difficult there, and also I just pushed Ashy back to her turret because of my stuns there, and always combining the E and W move with Kennen is very deadly, and it's fantastic for creep farm as well. The amount of minions you can just obliterate in that combination is quite shocking late and mid game as well.
I've been turret dived by Fiora. She's used her ultimate, so the turret can't target her, and she's got me down before the turret's even noticed. That is and
me and Joe coming here to just.
Gank.
Oh no, that was horrible. I've actually just noticed the guy playing Fiora is Kot's Killer Ernie, and he's actually on my friends list.
Well, that was very unlucky.
So clearly, me and I actually found him to be quite a impressive player.
Yeah.
I was trying to play with the good people when you're in.
Oh, and now Jack's trying to defend the turret from Lee Sin. He's already got the turret down. He hasn't actually got that much turret damage, but as everyone knows, Lee Sin's very good at just coming in and bursting people down.
And me and Joe doing a fantastic job of harassing Yi and Ashy there, but we pushed back because of a fear of a gank from Fiora. We don't want to lose any more deaths because you can see under 10 minutes we are 1-8, and that's not how you want the game to go at all.
We were pretty set on a surrender. Oh, and it's an alpha strike and an Ashy ice arrow, and Yi has used his Highland to get away there. That would that could have been a kill for him.
That was very dangerous. Oh, and
there's a gank up top. Jack has been jumped by Fiora and Lee Sin, and I'm coming in to see if I can get any damage on her. I think I'll pop my Q move. Yep, I've got to Lee Sin. I'm going to use my W. No.
I put my R move to try and get Yi and Ashy away. It doesn't work. I managed to get the stun on Yi, but he just flashes away, and Ashy runs away at the same time with Joe coming in with his Q move from Lux and pushing them back. If I make the smart decision, I should TP back now. Not quite sure how much health I'm because LoL recorded doesn't show the health bars.
Well, 480 now. 480.
Ah, yes, you're right. Yes, I can see. What about
that?
Okay,
so I'm just trying to defend the turret from Fiora. I'm trying to get my auto attacks on the front of the turret so that I can stun her for a bit, but it doesn't look like she's taking the bait, and I'm just sitting there with nearly full health.
And that is a great kill from Dan.
Dan's got
there.
mid.
Completely
Very
matched out Morgana there. He's always doing a very good job as Brand.
Very nice. He's going to get some damage laid down there before the next minion wave comes in. He's going to back off about now. Yeah, there we go.
A good stalemate mid.
And now there's a nice look on...
Joe launches his
R
R move and completely smashes out Ashy. She could not
now
survive
there's an
that
SS
whatsoever.
from Lee Sin to bot, to mid even, and he's flashed away over the wall. Lee Sin hasn't got his resonating stroke on him, so he can't jump. But there is no turret, remember. He just gets it, and he jumps to Dan. Dan uses his pillar flame, just misses configurate.
I don't think Dan can escape from
and
this.
It's it's another kill for blue team, Maxy.
Damage on him.
Jack's level 4 and he's about to get dived by Fiora. Surely he can't make out of this one. Fiora's doing a lot of damage, 118 per hit. Power Fist has gone, Mana Barrier has popped up, she's used her R move, and unfortunately I couldn't do anything there to help Jack.
You continuing to harass me bottom lane while I try to clear out some minions. And while I wait for Joe as well.
Fiora, she has been damaged and she is down. She was actually killed by the turret there.
Good kill there, well done, Carl.
Very close. Morgana is now pushing mid once again with a fresh minion wave. As you can see, Maxy is bottom, trying to get those minions down so he can push the turret. And Ashley is back.
And it appears that you've just been ganked as well by
Lee Sin's coming in,
I believe.
I've been kicked against the wall.
Yep,
I can't do anything here. Waiting on cooldowns. I think I'm going to pop my E move. Yep, I pop my E move to slow him down.
Lee Sin is... and the Ignite's been cast. Very big shame there. And Morgana harassing Dan in the middle lane. You're doing a good job because Dan's trying to take out those minions, but it's pretty difficult when you're on cooldowns. Whereas me and Joe bottom lane still continuing a... we just got hit by the Ice Arrow there. Trying our best to push them away. I launched my Ice Arrow. Good combination there, but both R moves from me and Joe.
It's not going to be enough for both. I don't think it's going to be enough for both.
It's 1 for 1.
Ye's meditated. He's going with the Highlander. He's going to out... Yeah, Joe's down.
And Yi takes out...
Oh, the turret!
Very
nice. There we go. That's what happens when you stick around for just too long.
And Dan come down hoping for the gank, but it's too late.
Which is also in turn left mid. Middle lane is now open. Now Dan has come down here, and Morgana is very close to that turret, and she has a fresh mini wave coming in. This does not look very good for mid.
We could also see in the chat earlier as well that the other team was being quite cocky as well, telling us to surrender, but never surrender.
You never know what happens, and this game proves that. And now they are pushing mid turret, and there's a gank on Brand bottom.
Bottom lane. And I don't think he can get out of this because Fiora
he missed
with the blue buff.
He misses Sia there. He's popping Pillar of Flame. She is on fire, but damage is just far too much. Right, as we look at the items now, Brand has gone for some Spell Vamp. Blitzcrank is going to probably rush his Manume. I have gone for some armor. I think I'm going to start building a Thornmail. There is another Spell Vamp from Maxy.
Me, you and Jack middle lane taking out Morgana there, which is very impressive from your... I'm not actually sure what the name of the Nautilus move is, so I'm just going to call it Shockwave.
The R move, yes.
But by this point, Fiora was 7-1. Now, she was definitely the most... well, her and Lee Sin were definitely the most dominating players in the whole game. So we can see the scores. It was Master Yi 2-2-2, Morgana 0-2-1, Ashy 1-2-4, with Yi, with Lee Sin 5-0. And me and Joe continuing to push bot so we can take out that turret and maybe just push back the enemy team.
As you can see, Lee Sin is getting some farm up in mid and just taking advantage of the fact that two of the R lanes are now unoccupied.
And Jack walking around the jungle there, maybe coming to the bottom lane or just hiding in the bushes, not quite sure what he's doing. Or maybe he wants to pull in Lee Sin and try and take him out.
We don't know what he's doing, but these... Oh, there's a team fight going on the bottom lane as well. This could be interesting, Maxy. Right, there's an ult coming out.
The Pillar of Flame comes in.
Right, very low health here for both teams.
The R move, does some
R move from Brand.
Ashley goes down, but Fiora pops the R move. Yi goes down. I pop my R move. Stunning Fiora. Me and Joe and Jack coming in as well. He's down. He's down. That is a good kill there. Good kill. That was a very good team fight.
3-for-1 is always what you want to see.
Now if we quickly look at the builds as well, we have Dan who went for a Dawn's Ring, Boots of Speed and a Will of the Ancients. We have Jack with Tear of the Goddess, Boots of Speed and a Cloth Armor. You have a Doran's Ring and a Thornmail. I go for my usual cannon build of a Doran's Shield, Will of the Ancients and Boots of Speed, whereas Joe has 2 Doran's Rings, Blasting Wand and Boots of Speed, but the other team's items just completely outmatch ours. 3 of them have got zeros.
No, it's not looking good for us, but we're going to see some Phantom Dances coming out very soon from Master Yi, Ashy and Fiora, which is not going to be very good for our movement speed around the map, since we have do have 2 tanks.
Hmm.